But I noticed there's a sound like something's loose every time I hit a bump, so I was checking that out yesterday. I got all the windows open and I was checking it out and I go, what's loose in here? The windows rattling or something? And what I found out is that the body mount is loose over here. This body mount right here, yeah, right here, is loose. Hopefully it's not broken, because if you know anything about these Toyotas, this is plastic. Plastic. Now if you ask the Toyota guy, he's going to tell you, well, it's composite. Yeah, it's composite. Okay, it's composite. But, you know, when you put a rack like this on, this rack is sitting on fenders, and the fenders are hooked onto that composite. So, if you get a good rack, it's going to come with some braces that don't that spread or distribute the load. Instead of on your fenders, it goes straight to the frame. Stupid dogs. Shut up! Yeah, you know, where the bolts are mounted, solid. This is steel here, but it could use a solid mount. Something across the back there, and then down to the steel bolt there where the frame is. So you're not putting all the weight on here. There's a rating. Yeah, imagine off-roading with some weight up there. You're putting all the stress on the fenders and this composite bed. Got a better view here. I lift this side up right here. It lifts up under the frame there. The whole fender's moving, but the whole corner of the bed's loose there. Yeah. Alright, so here's a look inside of the Toyota bed here. You got these torque bolts, torque screws, and washers. There's 6 of them. 1, 2, 3. This is the one that's loose. I assume it's loose. The rest of them seem okay. So as I was saying, this, yeah, all this is composite. The sides are composite. So here's the steel for my roof rack, right? For my ladder rack. It's a piece of angle. It's a piece of angle that goes across. So when you put weight up on the roof rack, the weight is going to transmit to these side panels. And yeah, so they don't recommend a lot of weight on these roofs, or they don't recommend these roof racks without some kind of extra support. For that very reason, because these beds are made out of plastic. Imagine bouncing around with that weight up there. Yeah, eventually what I plan on doing is I'd have to put a bar on here, probably weld a bar across to the other side, and then from there it put some legs on it that extend down through the bottom of this, and then attach it to the frame somehow so it's solid, so the weight is distributed to the frame and not through here. And then the same thing on the back here. Yeah, the truck feels a lot lighter without all the camping gear I got in here. Yes, it does. Probably save some gas if I take that spire off too. That's another 90 pounds right there. There you go. This is what you use on these. This is a Torque T55. Yeah, Now, I've used Allen keys before in an emergency. Kind of works. Sure is one long bolt. Alright, well, first off, I got the bolt out because I couldn't tighten it any further. I figured I'd take it out and look at it first because it's got some, I'd say that's Loctite on the threads there. It sure is long. Self-drilling, self-tapping bolt. Let's look inside here. So, yeah, so I figure thread lock off of there, and maybe I can get to go all the way down. So this washer should be tight. Alright. Now why is the bolt so freaking long? So anyway, that's what's going on today. It's a little warm out here in the sunshine. It's perfect in the shade. So that's what I'm doing today. Yeah, it's my big project of the day. Something that won't cost me any money. Alright, that seemed to do the trick there. Well, the washer is tight. Last time the washer was loose. Yeah, last time this washer was loose, but the bolt was tight, and I tried tightening it some more, and it wouldn't tighten up. So like I said, the washer's tight. So why is it loose? The bed's loose. And it's on this side right here again. Right there. It's quite annoying. Well, from what I can tell, that washer is sitting on that metal sleeve that's in there. And that's why the bolt and the washer are tight. But the bodies still has a little play in there, so I'm going to add another washer. So it's tight, but it's not tight up against the bed for some reason. And it's because that sleeve that's in here is sitting a little higher than the bed. Now do you see it looks good? The sun is shining in there just right. So I think if I grind that down, it should take care of my issue. Smells like plastic. Well, it's flush. I'll put some Loctite on there and be done with it. Well, it's tighter. I can noticeably tighter. That little gap underneath the washer is taken care of now. So hopefully that does it. Well, hopefully that takes care of it. But that's what I said last time. I could have swore I gave it a good check and shook it around and everything. Is that common with Toyotas? I have no idea. I'll have to do some research and see what I find. So that's it for now.